MakeHairBowsNow.com presents a Halloween treat, an adorable hair bow to make. This is a tutorial. They'll be fast, easy, and quick. They're so fun. You can make two of them for pigtails. Here's two different variations. One made a little bit bigger with a different bow at the top. An adorable pumpkin to wear. We're going to braid, and we're going to braid it before we actually put it on our pumpkin shape. So you're going to need 8 different strips of 2 different contrasting colors. And you want to glue on the very end one. You want to glue it on top and you want to glue it underneath to really secure it so they won't slide off the edge. So after that, we'll just be gluing about every other one on the very end is all. And you're going to weave. You're just going to go in and out. Whatever you did on the first one, you're going to go the opposite. And then we're going to take and slide it right up next to the next one. Right next to it, get it snug. We're going to add a dot of hot glue to the very tip of it, right on each end of these. About every other strip you need to do that, just to hold it in there in place so it won't slide down. Again, we're just going to weave it in and out, going opposite of what the other one was. And you can see how fast and easy this is to do. And once you get it up there right snug to the edge, then grab your hot glue gun. I like using the low temperature, and then I don't burn myself as often. And it works great. It adheres and sticks really good. So just kind of put a little dab right there underneath the black. And on this end, I'm going to put a dot just right on the black and lay the other on top of it. And just snug it in there. And about every other one is all you really need to do. Now we're going to cut our black stiff felt pumpkin shape. You can find that at MakeHairBowsNow.com Halloween bow, and you'll see the links down below to be able to get that pattern to download. And I like to angle this so that the braiding is on an angle, not straight up and down, but on an angle. Now we're going to fold it over and hot glue. You'll fold it over. Some will be on an angle, some will be straight, and I like doing it one at a time. You may have to kind of release the hot glue that you've glued at the very edge to some of these to get them all. See how this one angles to the side? So it's all nice and flat and flush with your black stiff felt circle. You may need to trim these down. You only need about 1 inch. So just trim it all the way down to about 1 inch all the way around. Then that way you won't have a lot of bulk on the back side of your bow. So now we've finished. You can see how I've done that, and you may have to pull them apart a little bit to make sure you get it so it'll lay flat against your black stiff felt. This is 4 inches of just brown ribbon, and you saw how I folded it over and then folded it over on itself again. Kind of pinch it together, squeeze it together, and then we're just going to lay it in there. And boy, I switched my hot glue gun, and here I go again. I burnt myself again. That's why I like the low temperature. So just kind of pinch it together to kind of get a nice look there for your stem of your pumpkin. So right here at the base, this is the back, and you're going to cut 2 of those pumpkin shapes, because after you're all done, we'll put that on the back to make the back look nice and clean. We're going to do our little green leaves here. This is a little figure 8, and I like to do both ends on the back side, and then you can just don't have to put a button or anything if you don't want. Now I like to seal this because this may show, and especially if you have fraying ribbon. So get your long handled lighter and just hit it for just a second with a flame with the lighter. That's all you need to do. That'll keep it from fraying. You're going to hot glue. Use your low temperature glue. Just sneak a dot or 2 just right underneath in this little figure 8. Both ends go underneath. And we're just going to lay that right on top of our brown stem with a little dot of hot glue. And you can add a little button or something on top if you want, or nothing. It looks cute either way. This one has double leaves that are made of fabric with some interfacing to make them stiffer on top, and just a double row of ribbon. It's pretty dang cute too as well. But your choice, either one. It's a little larger. Now we're going to put the backing on it and make it so it's ready for a hair clip, an alligator clip. A little felt heart will help us slide that alligator clip in. So hot glue on that stiff black felt, which you'll find right next to the regular craft felt. It's a little bit more money. It'll go a long ways. So the regular little heart felt, and then our alligator clip can slide in between, and that'll attach it to the head. Isn't that cute? Look at this. This is adorable. Whether you make a small one or a large one, I've added a button to this one. Make sure you go to MakeHairBowsNow.com and look at all 88 hair bow tutorials. They're all adorable. They're as low as 50 cents each, if you can believe it, for a manual and a video. So cute. Have fun making this adorable pumpkin treat hair bow.